Okay, this is question 5 on the higher calculator paper. This question exactly in the same form was on the foundation paper, and the first thing I could see is that there's a star next to the question number, which means that there's some quality of written communication marks attached to this. Let's read the question. Mr. Weaver's garden is in the shape of a rectangle. So there we go. It is a rectangular shape. As we read through the question, it says in the garden there's a patio in the shape of a rectangle as well. So actually here's the patio, and it's in the shape of a rectangle. And there are 2 ponds in the shape of circles, and these circles have diameter 3.8 meters. So there's a circle there and there's a circle there, so 2 circles. Mr. Weaver is going to spread fertilizer all over the grass. He's going to spread fertilizer all over the grass, but they've told us that 1 box of fertilizer will cover 25 meters squared of grass. 1 box of fertilizer will cover 25 meters squared of grass. The question is, how many boxes of fertilizer does Mr. Weaver need? You need to work out how many boxes of fertilizer he needs, and they want you to show all the working. Do note over here it says the diagram is not drawn accurately, so you can't measure anything from the diagram itself. Okay, I'm just going to look at the information that I've been given on this, right, and think about what I want to do. I need to work out the area of the gray section. That's where the grass is. And once I work out the area of the gray section, I need to then divide it by 25 to work out how many boxes of fertilizer I need. Now, so let's get on with the task of working out the area of this gray bit. Now, the area of this gray bit, I need to work out the area of this rectangle here without the patio, and then take away the area of these 2 ponds, those 2 circles. Now I know, right, that area, and I know it right now, area of circle, I remember cherry pie is delicious, apple pies are 2. Okay, so that is how I remember the area of a circle. Area is equal to pi r squared, apple pies are 2. Okay, so I've got that. Now, the next thing I need to do is, this is radius. I've been given the diameter of this circle. So if I do 3.8 divided by 2, that gives me the radius, and the radius of the circle is 1.9. So that tells me I need to just put that here. Radius is 1.9 meters. Okay, now I need to work out the area of the lawn, not the patio. So the area of the lawn is going to be equal to, now on the diagram I know that this is 17 meters, and I know that's 2.8 meters, so this distance here is going to be 17 take away 2.8 meters. And although I don't need a calculator for this, I'll just do it here. 17 take away 2.8 equals 14.2. So that's 14.2. Alright, so the area of the lawn is in the shape of a rectangle. Its length is 14.2 meters, and its width is 9.5 meters. So 14.2 times 9.5, and working out the area, 14.2 times 9.5 equals 134.9. 134.9, and that's meters squared. I'm putting in the units here, so just in case if there are extra marks for that, they're going to give me that. What I need to do now, right, is work out the area of these 2 ponds. So the area of a pond is going to be pi times radius squared. Pi times the radius is 1.9, and I'm going to square that. So let's see how that goes onto the calculator. Clear. And shift, and then this button at the bottom. shift, and then this bottom here at the bottom, press that, that's pi times 1.9, and I'm going to use the square button over here, x squared, 1.9 squared, press equal, and I've got a full screen of numbers there, 11.3411, and so on. I'm just going to write that to 2 decimal places, so 11.34 meters squared. Now that's the area of one pond, so area of both ponds is going to be 11.34 times 2. 11.34 times 2, that's 22.68. Okay, so what I need to start doing is working out the area of the grass all together. So if I move this up, so I could actually do the rest of my workings over here. The area of the grass is going to be the area of the whole lawn, which is 134.9, take away the area of the 2 ponds, which is 22.68. So if I do that calculation now, 134.9 take away 22.68, and that's equal to 112.22. 112.22 meters squared. Now that's the area of all the grey bit. The grey bit is the grass. That's the area of the grass in the lawn. Now, remember they said, how many boxes of fertilizer does Mr. Weaver need to fertilize the whole garden? One box covers 25 meters squared. So how many boxes are going to be needed to cover 112.22 meters squared? So the number of boxes needed is going to be 112.22 divided by 25. $112.22 divided by 25, and that's going to be 4.4888. So that's 4.4888 boxes. However, he ain't going to be able to go and buy 4.48 boxes, right? He can only buy whole boxes. So I need to write my sentence now, the bit at the end. And what do I need to put for that? I need to put that Mr. Weaver will need to buy 5 boxes of fertilizer to cover the grass. Okay, he's not going to be able to use, wouldn't use the full 5 boxes, but he'll need to go out and buy 5 boxes because he obviously can't buy 4.5 boxes or 4.48 boxes. Okay, this is quite a long question. The marks, it's 5 marks. This was on the foundation paper as well. However, you should become quite familiar with questions like this because these are becoming more and more popular, very, very similar to this. Make sure you follow this through, look at it again, make sure you understand it.